Welcome back to Out of Ore, and on today's exciting episode with me, Hybridsteel, we're going to be digging a hole, or part of the hole. I need to make another channel for my pit, and the reason why is because as you go down, things get steeper, things get more horrible. So I'm going to zoom up with my camera, I'm going to show you my sort of plan. Okay, so as you can see, here's my pit. And as you can see, it's getting narrow. So what I want to do is I want to extend the pit out. I want to mess around with this. I want to give it a big runway, and I want to go from there basically. So it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of digging. So I'm going to be using the dozer a lot because I'm crap with the excavator. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Go on. Yes. That took a long time. So it's really warm in the cab apparently, so that's nice. What we're doing is I'm slowly but surely cutting away all this overburden. There's a lot of overburden. A lot. And I'm just slowly but surely working my way through this groove. Now the reason why I'm making this groove, and I know this looks like a monstrosity, is mainly because I want to get rid of all of this stuff up here. All the green that you can see between my cut and this all has to go. I need it all gone because, well, it's in my way, I would say. So now I've got it down to that depth. Now I've got to take off all of this section that's in front of me and then do it again. So that's what I'm going to do. I am cutting a massive chunk of the top of the hill off so I can... we're gonna slip. No, don't slip. Oh, god damn this game. Come on. You can do it, Niggy. So I need to go down quite far. I mean, I've gone down about 25-30 feet. The main reason why I'm going down, and I'll show you in a minute because I can't really show you whilst it's snowing. Snow sucks. So, yeah, it's been fun this. But you guys want to watch digging? This is excitement. Yeah, we're digging. Digging. There you go. I mean, I'm not sure why people keep asking me to do like digging footage, but hey, you guys requested it. Yeah, apparently we're digging, so it's all good. It's all right. So yeah, this has basically been my life for. I've been doing this for a couple of hours now. Like digging, I'm going to be honest. Like, it's something I need to do so I can carry on with the mine. And I get it, but my god, does it take a lot of... It takes a lot of resources. Like, concentration wise, I'm tired, and I've been doing this a couple of hours. And the reason why it's lagging is because it's snowing at the same time, which that sucks as well. Come on, just the last section, and there we go. And I got to clear all of this, like this whole globule of dirt, everything that I've basically cut now. So this path here and this path here, all of this dirt has to go. So let me get out a second. We'll smooth this out because it's getting lower. It's getting good. Just need to make this more diggable now. So the best part about like being on the dev branch, look, anybody can be on the dev branch. Is the best part about it is that things change. Okay, some things don't change for the best. The main reason why I've got the time to do this right now is because the wash plant stopped working properly again. So I'm not getting as much ore out of it, so I gave up using it. I'm back to just manually digging things out again, which is fine. I don't mind doing this. It helps me prep for the next like big push into my land, which is pretty much where I want to be. I tried using the excavator. I suck at using the excavator. I mean, it doesn't look like it. You know when you use something for so long, you're like, okay, this is where my standard is. I want this to be like this, and that's like the front loader for me is like the standard. Like, I use the front loader a lot in Gold Rush, like to load up a rock truck, and I'm like, okay, I'm sort of averse to this. But then using the excavator, it doesn't feel like it's doing as much. I think it's because it's only a 500. It's not a big excavator. Like, if you look at things in the actual TV series of Gold Rush now, they're using like 750s, which are massive. And then we're stuck using like a little 500, and it's like, no, I want something big. So that's sort of what I'm doing. And this is how I get rid of all my dirt, by the way. Like, all the stuff that fell off down here, I'm literally just folding it all away. I did say that the next time you see it, I'll be sort of like breaking through the wall. And that's pretty much what I'm doing now, so it's all good. As you can see, my bulldozer has changed, and the erratic amount of my money that I have now currently... Yeah, about my money situation. Now, the reason why I have a new bulldozer is because I went off, I had my lunch, and I came back, and my bulldozer had decided to disappear again. So I went reading through the Steam, the discussion about this game, and one thing came about, and it is the you can duplicate money glitch. Now, I didn't know this existed until then, and I sort of figured, hey, I'm owed money, right? I've lost a D800, I've lost a DX800, and I lost my 300. I'm down by like 2.5 million. Guarantee I'll forget to like get rid of my bulldozer again, and I'll be down another 1.4 million. So I cheated. I did the money glitch. Now, if you want to know what the money glitch is, if you go onto Steam's discussion and find it, you can do it there. I don't want to tell you how to do it because it might not work, and then someone might have a go at me, and then it's not my fault, you know, so it'll be your fault if you try it, and if you do try it, then again, your fault, not mine. But the main idea is to turn this into a ramp, like down into the cut, because when you do, when you want a lot more of a run up, you have to build that run up. You have to push it yourself. That's what I'm doing. So all of this excess dirt that I've been sort of like gathering up now, I'm just going to keep pushing down and down and down. That's the plan. And that's why I'm making this bit so wide, because if I make it wide enough, I can turn it into a ramp and I can go into my cut with the loader and the truck and then dig myself out as I go. Or I do the strip mine approach and just get down to that layer with the bulldozer and then push it all up. But I don't know how the physics are going to sort of like start messing with ore as well. So I might skip that phase and just use the front loader. Like I said, I'm a bit crap with the excavator. I do need some time to learn. But I mean, I don't seem to be the only one, which is quite nice. As I said, I read through the Steam discussions on a pretty much daily basis right now for this game. And it seems to be a lot of people having trouble with the excavator as well, so I'm going to count myself as one of the few that don't know how to work it properly. Also, with controls being changed quite randomly every now and then, that it's quite hard to keep learning the same thing over and over again with like a minuscule change. So yeah, I think I'm going to sit here and just stick with pushing things around like bulldozer style. I like the bulldozer, it works, and it works quite well. Right, so because of the odd shape of this one, I had to make a 2 entrance like mine. This bit here is so I can keep grading down with the bulldozer, and the reason why I've got the ramp on the side is to get my rock truck up and my front loader at the same time. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pushing deeper and deeper, and thankfully because I've now got all this extra space, ramp wise I can just keep going backwards and backwards, as long as I keep this part of the road open. If not, I'll have to create another road, which means like coming down the side of here. I'm going to do a little bit of digging now. I'll show you guys my digging skills in this pit and show you actually what I'm doing. But the reason why I'm doing it like this is more that I can use the bulldozer to just push stuff up to here, and then we're just going to ease it off as it goes, and then the deeper it goes, the bigger the ramp I have to make. And I've now got the room. I'm all good now. So yep, right, let's get some digging going. Oh, suit you, sir. Right, pop me 0 on, because we can do that. It's going to be a little bit more difficult and a little bit funny to get things down here, but you know, at the end of the day, taking out all of that dirt has made life a little bit easier, if I'm going to be honest. It just means I've got a little bit more room to move around in. I've got room to expand on as well. Oh yeah, it's just nicer, isn't it? Nicer. Nice one, brother. Forwards, raise me bucket up, and try not to tilt. Put that on because I need to. So I like to do this, where you just got it overhanging a little bit, then push the 0, and that just unlocks it. Oh, it's just brilliant. Brilliant. Cool. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is it almost feels like it's an anti-gravity thing. I don't know why, but if you make a sharp turn with the loader, it doesn't matter which way you're looking, the wheels are just going to kick off. It's a little bit strange. I'm not sure if it's just because it's still being worked on, you know, like an update's changed something, that may be, but we'll see. So what I will be doing is, when it comes to this ramp, every time I come down it, I will be doing this whole like trying to like smooth it out with myself, and I'll go from there. But if I need to extend the ramp anymore, I'm just going to use the dozer. The reason why I got rid of the dozer again is because I technically have to rent it. Every time I leave this game, I lose a dozer, and I don't know why. I don't know if it is just me, but literally every single time I've dropped out this game, I've lost it, and it's not in my inventory of like vehicles, so I don't know, and it's not buried in the level somewhere either, so I've looked, and I don't know how to get to the coding, like to actually see if it is there or not. Wait, check out my skills. I don't think that's normal, like, front loader behavior, if you ask me. Like, I've never really seen a front loader do this on small amounts of decline, but I could be wrong. It could be a really common thing, I just don't know. But yeah, it does look a little bit fishy to me. There is a few little things that they're just niggly things, they're not like anything major. And we come on, off. Well done. So I think that's pretty much sorted. Right, okay, cool. So I'm going to park up here, going to get out, and then what I will do is as I said, every time I come down here, I'm just going to sort of just smooth it off a little bit here and there, just so I don't have to worry about, you know, if I've spilt anything. This is a good time to just fix that as well. But yeah, so what I'm doing is, when I need to, I'm going to get my dozer and I'm going to drag out another load from here, because that's quite deep. I have considered going like really big for a build, but I have got to raise a shed ton of capital on it first, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully this cut will get me what I need. The money I've got currently is basically what the game owes me, because I used the money glitch. If you want the money glitch, as I said, it's in Steam's it's in the discussion Steam, but I don't think it'll work at some point. I think it's all going to get fixed very, very quickly. So I did it very, very quickly to get back what I'm basically owed of the game, because the game owes me like X amount. That's not bad, 60 tons, and we got $150,000 for it, so that's pretty good. So can you imagine taking that entire amount of money that I just raised, all $150,000 of it, 60 tons worth of material, and then just basically flushing it down the toilet, because that's what I did at the sorting plant the other day. When I was testing, it worked, and then the day after I made that video, it literally stopped working. I was disheartened, and it was like, you've got to be joking. And I'm happy it works. I'm happy the plant works properly, and like I said, the way that Split set it up was all good, but it annoyed the smeg out of me that it didn't work properly. And yeah, I was so disheartened about it. You know, all that work you put into something, and then all of a sudden it just stops working. It's like, man, it just doesn't make sense. We could do a little bit of exploring now. Aha! I've got something to do. Let's go and find out what's around. We've got enough fuel, we're all good. Right, so we're going to come up here, we're going to scrape this lot off. I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be coal. I mean, I could be wrong. And if this is lithium, I've got a massive section to dig out. Oh, that's coal. It's all grey and horrible. That's definitely coal. So I'm going to assume then that vein there is coal. If you don't have the excavator, and you're not going to go out and buy the drill, this is the best way to like prospect ground. So the best part about prospecting in a loader is that it moves a lot faster than the excavator. The only reason why I like using it, it's like, yay! You go like cross country. It's like, yippee! So this looks promising. I mean, it looks deep as well. So I could just cut. I've cut so much of the land up right now. We should be alright. So I don't know what element this is. Thing is, it looks ideal for if you were digging gold. This is the sort of channel I'd be looking for, because it looks like a gold channel. I think it's lithium. I don't know, I could be wrong. It just looks like rock. I mean, lithium's like white. This isn't white. This is really grey. It doesn't look like lithium at all. It might even that might just be coal. I mean, it could be. Coal's pretty common in these parts, going by what I've found so far. Do like a 900 point turn up on this ridge, shall we? Come on. Big tires. Big tires. Think big. Think big. Oh, it's tight. It's real tight. Okay, so I think this might be a lithium field up here, though. This looks massive. I could be complete. In fairness, I could be absolutely horribly wrong. This looks like coal, but I could be wrong. So we'll dig this out and see what happens. But this is so wobbly up here. Like, just digging a path up here is going to be horrific. If this is what I think it is, this would be nice if it's lithium. If it's not, I know where I'm digging after this anyway. But I just wanted to do a little bit of prospecting to see if it's worth it. Yeah, that looks like coal. It's all... there's no, like, texture to it. It's just black. Like my heart. Right, so that, I think this is just a coal vein. I mean, the only way I can really be 100% sure is to literally just go and spend a shed ton of money on an excavator and the drill bit and just go for it. But I'm pretty sure that that's a coal mine, which gives me hope this might be lithium, but I don't know. So let's just cross our little fingers. I mean, if it's not, like I said, I know where I'm digging after this. I just have to, I have to get there. I've got a plan to get to my next mine at least, so that's a good thing. This looks like coal. It's definitely coal. So all of this is coal. Oh man. Well, I hope, and I know this sounds horrible, but I hope Split doesn't come up this way. I know he was talking about using this valley as a massive like crater area. I know he wants to try and test all this out, but I haven't got high hopes for him finding anything other than coal up here. Like, I would say that the vein we're on is probably the last lithium vein on this hill. So we got lucky. I know where another lithium vein, well, I know where two are. The one that I was digging in my original videos, I mean, there's like $1 million worth of lithium in there. So that's good. And the other set of lithium is where, well, actually, if I tell people where it is, then I'm sort of giving up my secrets. But I know where there's another vein of lithium, and I think it's actually bigger than this. So definitely something I'm going to be looking into. Definitely something I'm going to be prospecting. But yeah, so I'm going to finish. I've got to finish off this vein now. If you guys want to see another video like this, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And from here, I mean, this should, I think I'm going to be getting another like 3 million out of here, definitely, very easily as well. And then if I get another 3 million out of here, my idea is to go and prospect a piece of land, and then absolutely go crazy on it. I want to set up something that's truly magnificent, so I don't have to do a lot of work. Mainly because I'm lazy. That's pretty much the only reason why I want to set it up, because I am lazy and I don't really want to do a lot. So, and I've come to the conclusion that I would say that I'm probably better with the flat. I'm better with this load than I am with anything else. Like excavator, I suck at the excavator. I really do. Bulldozer, I can deal with a bulldozer. That's good for making paths and everything else. But when it comes to actually working a piece of land, genuinely front loader for me, because I just suck at everything else. I think it comes down to as I think I've mentioned this before, but I think it comes down to like the controls that keep being faffed around with. The problem with the excavator is because you've got to do like 6 different controls to move the arm, the bucket and direction and so on and so forth. Like, while the controls keep being messed around with, it's a little bit difficult to keep track of. But with the front loader, it's literally arm up, arm down, and then tool up, tool down. That's pretty much it. So yeah, I'm in this sort of like a state of mind that I'm basically gold rushing it at the moment. And when I say gold rushing, if you ever watch me play Gold Rush, like my live streams that I ever did for it and everything, I always use the front loader and the rock truck, mainly just because it was just easier. And at the end of the day, this is pretty much where I'm at. I'm just doing what I did in Gold Rush, just on a slightly bigger scale. I like it though, and like I said, I'm still going to be making videos for this game because I like it and I bought it, and I'm not being paid to play it. I'm genuinely just enjoying my time. But at the end of the day, it's keeping me busy, which I like. People seem to like it, which I like. It just means that there are more people out there taking notice this game actually exists. It's early access, so we're all watching the development with eagle eyes. We're just sitting here waiting for the next update to see where the direction of the game. And it's nice to see people supporting an indie title instead of just going, you know, full on AAA, $70, you know, 70 quid, 80 quid and whatever, and special edition passes and, you know, boxes that can give you a hand job, that sort of thing. It's nice to be supporting an indie developer who is taking his time now. I reckon he learned from his mistakes with Bruxburg, genuinely, and I think he's on the right path to make something good. But I just wish that when he creates something or makes something in the dev branch, that it stops breaking things, because I want to use the sorting plant. It's like, it's there, it cost me a pretty penny and I can't use it because it sucks right now. That's literally my only downside to this game right now. I know people think, you know, they look at it and they go, oh, it's a bit janky, it's a bit crap, but you know, all games start off in certain phases, and if you're not willing to look past the fact that, you know, sometimes an early access game needs a little bit more TLC than others, then, you know, maybe don't look into indie games. That's all I can really say. At the end of the day, I'm enjoying myself. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well, and if you are, hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. I will definitely see you in another video. It's been awesome to have you here, and hopefully you continue to watch my little journey here. So thank you very much for kicking by. I'll see you on another one. So peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. And this has been Out of Ore, and this is the mess I'm dealing with now. Catch you later, guys. Bye bye for now.